Whole
crazy.
ID. I know
You,
it was her.
like, that's like crazy. They just ban you from the live?
Instantly, they banned me from the live and they said, we have multiple reports that you are violating community guidelines on live. And so we banned you from live for minor safety. I'm 20.
This is
Minor
too,
who?
yeah. What
And
is
they
this?
know I'm 20. So they literally did that because they know. This is what I'm talking about. I know it's them because they know that the easiest way that you can get somebody off live instantly is if you ban them for minor safety. Like they will end it instantly.
This
So
is too much. Okay, so where do okay? Everybody screen record this. Everybody screen
screen
record.
record, please.
Post this on everything. Post this on TikTok for anyone that missed it on TikTok Live. We were talking about Bria and her whole little friend group and
Yeah.
how she is toxic, she's homophobic, racist, and she's just not a good person. And how we want to get her account taken away
Bye.
and this whole situation. Okay, so go where you left off.
Yes. So we fly out, we get in, we go into the party. Freaking DY told us to freaking that the place would be safe for a kid and everything. We go in, the place is literally being hotboxed. There's girls everywhere with their cha-chas out, going crazy.
And then you have your
Um,
kid with you this whole
and
time.
our kid is with us, and like we're like, what the frick? And
Yeah.
instantly, my ex is like so pissed off because he doesn't play with that, and he's like,
Hmm.
where is the back room? He's not staying out here. My son
Yeah.
is tired. We're not doing this. We literally said this, and he's like, my bad. Like, it's so and so's birthday. Like, we wanted to. I told them that they could only do something small, and now, like, okay. This is literally how he talks. He's like, so literally, we're gonna like chill it out, be like
Yeah.
cool, and then next thing I know, bro, what can I say? We're drip crib. We're popping. So
Yeah.
we have literally got security out here because we cannot even control it. Like the neighbors are getting so mad. Like,
Yeah.
so sorry. You can go to my room. So we have to take our son all the way to his room in the back, and like it's being super loud, and I'm like trying to get my son to just go to sleep, and I'm like, this is
This
literally
is so
horrible. But I'm
intense.
like, you know what? We're doing it
Yeah.
for my boyfriend. Like, and
Hmm.
total narcissist, by the way. I've already made a video on him, but
Hmm.
so he's like convincing me, like, we have to do this for like our family, blah, blah. Whatever. Anyways, so if you're wondering why I stayed there, it's because I literally had to stay there because I was in
Yeah.
a very toxic relationship where I had to do horrible
Yeah.
stuff like that and nearly
Hmm.
die from rat bites. But anyways, so we stay there. The next day, we like are like moving our stuff in, like chilling out, getting our
Yeah.
stuff in. He's like talking to their manager about plans of like signing a contract, and he brings a contract to him, and it's literally like, oh, so, and I was telling my live about this earlier, but literally the live was like a literal slave contract. Like, you know how they talk about K-pop
Yeah.
stars having slave contracts? Like, it was like
Yeah.
that. Like, it was literally, there was one
Whoa.
part that was like, all of your content as soon as you sign, including the content from beforehand that you created, and any content you create within like 3 years, I think it said, after you leave Drip Crib. If you leave Drip Crib, is property of Drip Crib. Everything you do,
Really? And
we
she and
own.
Bria was part of that?
And I don't think, here's the thing though, I don't think that she was one of the people that signed. I think she was one of the people that was behind the signing, if you ask me, because she wasn't a part of Drip Crib. Like, she just lived there and she
Oh.
helped the house manager.
That's
Like, I didn't even know
interesting.
she lived there until we got there. Like, we were like, who is this girl? Like, we had no idea. It was her, and then the guys who just got recently, I'll say it because they already got exposed, the Spence twins, they lived there too. Like, I don't know if you saw the Spence twins tea, but they like literally beat the
Yeah.
shit out of these girls.
I don't know
Like,
who the Spence twins are, but that's intense. Like, why is like
I
the
freaked
fact that
out
these
because we
creators,
stayed with them, and I was
yeah.
like, dude, our kid was around them, like, and they
Hmm.
literally just beat the shit out of these random girls. Like, no. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it was like saying stuff like that. It was like, you have to pay like $3,000 a month to stay here for rent
Hmm.
because it goes towards paying rent, which they don't pay, but it goes towards paying rent. And if you don't make $3,000 a month from just sponsorships and
Yeah.
online things, you literally have to pay out of your paychecks.
No, yeah, I've heard that these like
Yeah.
content houses are insane.
hmm But then it's like they want you to have $3,000, and they say that in return they're going to set you up with sponsorships,
Hmm.
opportunities. There's going to be a bunch of influencers come all the time. Like, big influencers that you can create with and all this. I literally only saw like the same outside 5 influencers like the whole time we were there. And
Yeah.
literally only 2 people I met were super nice. Like Kendall Raindrop, actually a nice person, super nice.
Oh yeah, I heard of her.
Steph
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Landor, super nice. That girl was so sweet. Other than that, like there was no connections out there. We didn't meet anybody big. James Charles lived like a couple doors down. Didn't even
Mhm.
see him. He was ducking from the scandals.
No. Well, that's just like insane how like Bria and their friend group is just like toxic. And that's what I want people to know is that we want to take
She
her
was
account like
so rude. Can I just
yes.
say, like, let me get off the
Yes.
story real quick. She was so rude. Like, she was like eyeing me the whole time I was there. She was
Hmm.
trying to flirt with my boyfriend. Like, she literally, there was one night where our son was there, and it literally got to a point where we had our son at night, like, go stay at his sister's
Hmm.
in like a whole different area because we were like, he cannot stay here. And she like literally was on acid one night when we came home with our son, and she's like, let me hold him. I don't even think she remembers this crap. She was literally like,
Yeah.
let me hold him, let me, oh my god, he's so cute, oh my god, I love your outfit to me, oh my god.
Yeah, that's just
And
like insane. She's
my
like
ex was
crazy.
like no, you're
Yeah.
not. And she was like, why, I want to hold him. And then Steph was literally like, she's literally on acid, like I literally have to, like, I love them but I literally have to babysit them, like this is literally the crap I go through all the time with them. Like
Hmm.
they have no morals, like they would smoke weed like literally in the room right next to where my son was all the time. Like yeah, and she was so rude. Like I remember there was one night that we went to Saddle Ranch and I ended up getting really pissed off because I was like excited to go out and eat and have a good first
Yeah.
night. And like my ex had forgot my son's formula, so I literally had to just like out of nowhere run to Ralph's. They were all closing,
Yeah.
get formula. I was like, this is so irresponsible. So I was already in a bad mood. But then I come back to literally Bria's like yelling at a server, being like, I don't like this lemonade. It does not taste how it normally tastes. I don't want it. And she's literally like, well, okay, you had to, okay, well, I can get you a new
Yeah.
drink, but you're gonna, she's like, I don't want to pay for it though. Like, you can get me a new one. Like, you can replace it.
That's because
You
here's
can
the thing
replace
though,
it.
I can totally picture her doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
Rude.
like we're just saying this because like we just are making us no, like you
I don't
guys
give a,
know that she fits this description. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying? Like
care
she's
about
that
these
type.
influencers. Like, I literally could care less. I think it's all stupid. They're all like so like fake. Like, I already know this crap. But like her, it was just like, you are ridiculously rude for no reason. Like, this server was so annoyed to the point where she literally started giving attitude back. And then when she left, her and DY and like all the other people who were
Yeah.
sitting at the table were like, oh my god, so rude. Oh, not to mention, Bria literally like was the one who was like, oh, we're going to Saddle Ranch, we got seats, we don't have to wait in line, we have
Yeah.
like, we're gonna go with these people, and then ditched us. Like, that's our first impression. It was the first night we
Yeah.
got there. Her and then the Spence twins and then 2 other people. Like, literally, we were a little bit later because we couldn't find any parking, so we were like 2 minutes later than them. And they walked in, took the reservation with the other people, and they like literally texted DY and was like, who was with us, and was like, hey, decided we were gonna sit next to these people, like you can we'll get you in, but you probably just can't sit
Yeah.
like by
So
us,
like,
and
my
whatever.
question
She was
is
just
like
literally ditched us. Like, for
yeah.
like 20 minutes we were sitting in line, like, what the hell are we gonna eat? Like,
Yeah.
are we, what are we doing? And that was our first impression. Like, I was like,
Mhm.
already like, okay, cool, so this girl is rude as hell, because how are you gonna invite people over and your first impression is, oh hey, ditched you guys to go do reservations with
Mhm.
people who are more famous, so bye.
Yeah, I'm just like wondering like how did you come across like my situation? Did you just see it and like you wanted to
Literally,
speak up
my
about it?
roommates, I have told them, I literally joke to my roommate all the time. I don't know why I said roommates. I have one roommate. I
Yeah.
joke to her all the time about the crap I went through and the traumatizing stuff
Mhm.
that happened with this LA trip. And she goes through and she's like, girl, look at this funny video. I'm dying. This girl's a whole meme. And she shows it to me and I was like, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, good. And I literally kept telling her for days, I was like, good. People are going to figure out who she is.
Well,
Finally,
it's
good.
funny. It's funny because all these like I'm like mutuals with like some creators now, and
Mm-hmm.
they've been telling me like they're just like keep on going, like keep on going, like keep on making those videos because
Yeah,
honestly, I just feel like they don't want to say that like they don't want
they
to text
don't.
me, but they want me to keep going because they don't like her.
They know
Like
so much
people,
stuff, but here's the thing. In their industry, when you mess with one person, you're going to mess with whoever they're friends with. And so, yeah, like if you have somebody who's bigger than her who's like saying it to you, they're still scared because they know that she still has people on her side and she still
no,
has
that's what I'm saying.
intel and
That
like
is what I'm saying. So the whole point of like getting on live is explaining to these people is that she can't get away with this. And like, I know I'm a small creator. I'm not some big hotshot, but the whole
yeah,
point is that even though I don't have managers and these links and all this, that we can ban her account because it's just
yeah.
rude and it's just like too much at this point.
And
Like
that's
it
what
was,
people don't get. Like, I understand, like, people are, like, trying to say, like, devil's advocate and be like, well, why are you trying to bully her? And it's like, we're not bullying her. We're not doing this. Like, I'm not trying to get clout. I'm not trying to do any of this. It's
mhm,
just these big influencers, if you keep it how it's going, no one's going to say stuff ever until you finally find a racist video from years ago on somebody or they speak to a kid like how James Charles is. They don't,
yeah,
nobody finds out for years, and these people get bigger and bigger to the point where it doesn't even matter. It's because people can't
facts,
speak up. So
facts.
people like us who meet them at this time or have a beef that happens all of a sudden, like, we're the people who need to speak up, because if not, nobody would, because they
That's what
know
I'm
a
saying.
lot of
That's what I'm saying. I'm
people.
like, it's less of like me now, and I just feel like I've always wanted like social media and influence. I've wanted to be that for a long time because my personality is that I know that I'm gonna actually influence people, and it's just like
Right.
being a content creator is all about who you are when the camera is not on, like what kind of person you are. That's what I'm saying. So I just know that like if she's
Yeah.
doing all this stuff and she's preaching and yelling at me and banning my account because I'm
For,
bullying
you
or
know,
I'm
Brand
doing
just talking
this.
about my eating disorder. I had an eating disorder for like years. Like literally, I was at the point where I was under 100 pounds over the age of
Mhm.
18, and never did I get that impression from that video.
That's what I'm
Once.
saying. Like
She
that's
was
the whole
reaching
point.
it
She's
to
just
make
trying
it.
to
Let me
make
tell
me
you what she
look
was trying to
bad.
do. She knows what she was doing because she was reaching it. Because as soon as she did that, that's when all your stuff started to get banned and all that stuff. She waited. She said that on live, so then she could take what you said back and be like, "That's not even what I meant," and doing all this, and I'm not removing it and all that stuff. She did that on purpose. So once you did that, she was able to talk to the people that they had on the inside and be like, "This guy's bullying me with my eating disorder. Here's the proof.
Yeah.
He's a bully. This is harassment. This is this." And boom, then all you get is your stuff taken down. Everything.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Me, they don't have anything to go for me yet, so they're gonna do minor safety. They probably freaking are gonna pull up a video of my son and say this is what the account is. No, it's not. It's not my son. I have a video with my son
Hmm.
with the freaking morning routine from like almost a year ago.
Dang. Well, it's crazy. But anyways, it's like 3 a.m. for me. But
Yeah.
I just like want to let people know that
Oh yeah.
in the future that this is what's gonna go down is that we're gonna take her down and we're gonna rise and we're gonna show you that like we can rise and tell these people that it's not
Oh
okay. And
yeah.
so thank you for joining this
Yep.
live
Oh wait,
and
one
thank you
thing
for
that I
talking.
want to leave them with though, because
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't really get too much into stuff, but what
Mhm.
I do want to leave them with is when we were staying there, we literally found out that they were okay with the guys having underage girls come in and having sex with them. Oh yeah, I didn't get to that part. Oh, I have a lot of bombshells. I didn't even get
Yeah.
into the story. But yeah, they were okay with them coming in, and then DY was literally like, as long as they're signing NDAs. They had a stack of NDAs that they kept in our room. They had us sleeping in the beauty room with an air mattress that was like popped where it would deflate
Yeah.
like every hour. And there was a whole stack like this thick of NDAs. I think my ex took a picture of it. I will literally try to get a picture because
No, yeah,
it
send it
was
to me.
a
Post this on
total full
TikTok,
on.
and then when
Yeah.
I'm gonna start like duetting your videos and
Yeah.
stuff because this is insane. Like we do not want like we want
Yeah.
like Bria taken down. Like
They,
let them know. Like tomorrow when I wake up tomorrow, I better see hella videos about this live. I
I
already
got you.
know.
Oh yeah, and I got you. I'm gonna post my things in the morning. I have a whole bunch of other videos. Like I have
Yeah,
so much stuff. I'm like literally gonna reach out to my ex and see if he can send me more videos and stuff he had. Like, cause we literally had a video. Like, I'm not gonna be able to post it to TikTok, but maybe I can post it to freaking like
yeah.
Instagram or somewhere. Because we literally like had a point where like they had the security cameras and they like literally looked, and there's like a video of them literally going in the hot tub with underage girls.
That's just like that's what I'm saying. Like Bria needs to like go away. All these people like
And they're
that's what
okay
I just
with
wanted to
it.
go
And she
on
has no,
live
for
for.
all the black women, I just want to say, because I care about my fellow black women.
Yeah.
For all the black women who are really speaking up for her and like getting mad, like she has no support for us. Like, I cannot tell you the amount of people like that she like kicked out. Like, there's literally somebody in my comments who's talking about it too. She would kick out girls of color because like they were hitting on somebody that she was into, and she'd be like, I don't want her here, or she'd be like hella rude to them because she wanted to be like that token
Well, I
black
can
girl
see
at the
that
time.
if there's like videos of her
Like, you should be
defending the
supporting your
Confederate.
black creators. The only
Yeah,
black creators that she supports and puts up are literally like the ones that are guys,
yeah.
because she's with them or she's hanging out with them. She doesn't care about the girls. And so at that point, I'm like, no, like, you're not going to advocate for these girls who don't care about us. Like, you're kidding me right now, right? They don't give
Mhm.
a crap about us. So why are we caring about them? These are not the black creators that we should be bringing up.
Yeah,
Like her, Tila, all those people, bye.
yeah. Dang.
No.
Well, thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
this live. Like,
Hmm.
thank you.
Of course.
Thank
Okay, I'm going to
you.
go off. I got to go to bed too. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Okay, guys, as you can just see from that whole scandal, is that this started off as a joke, right? Like, I made a joke, but now she's finding an excuse. She's using me to get clout and silence me at the same time. But that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not me. Like, we are gonna go off and we're gonna set this whole thing to get her down, okay? So when you could start posting on TikTok again. They said May 4th, right? But on TikTok, they're adding more days. They're adding more days to my ban. So then eventually, like, I will just never be able to be banned, like, to post again. Bria, no TikTok. That's what I'm saying. Bria, no TikTok. And I know all these creators, they don't want to say that they don't like her. That's why they be hyping me up. I know for a fact, like, these creators are like, keep on going. You're so funny. You're so funny. Because they know how whack she is. So I just want you guys to know. Create a secret account. Yes, I did. I'm going to pin my secret account. It's called I Go by Sam Zero. I did. It's called I Go by Sam Zero. This is my secret account. Go hype up all the TikToks on there. And it's just insane. Post this on YouTube. Yes. I'm going to make a YouTube video tomorrow, like a different one, but I'll make a separate video on this. This is insane. Yes, I know. Like, this needs to get off. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. It is crazy. It is crazy. This live making my phone hella hot. No, for real. It's been juicy. What's the girl's at? It's Briaalana. But anyways,